Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much and Happy Merdeka. Selamat menyambut ulang tahun Merdeka. And in this video, perhaps it is something of a divine intervention or something that will actually teach us what is the true meaning of Merdeka in this regard with the Pontian Municipal Council flag blunder issue. Now, we all have heard about the two premises in Pontian that had what is seen to be as a flag blunder, where the flag is placed upside down, and then the issue became very big because the Pontian Municipal Council decided to force a 30-day closure notice. Now, the TAP members, several of them, have said that this is beyond the powers of the municipal council. It should be the power of the police, according to the Act. But the municipal council is saying that it is within their power to do so. Well, I am not a student of whichever legality of municipal powers, as well as the Flag Act and the police respond to that. But here is also a situation where people can question, well then, how is it that when the Facebook of the Pontian Municipal Council shows a flag that has a star that has 16 points rather than 14 points? Now, a report by Malaysia Kini showed that this flag was actually part of a contest to beautify the municipal council, and perhaps the entry by someone shows that this flag is in error. Nobody seems to notice it. But here again is the question. In the situation of the two premises, there was forced foreclosure. There was no result of investigation. People do not know whether it was done on purpose or it was done by an angry worker who wants to get back at the clinic. And this is something that people are saying to people like Akmal Saleh, wait for the investigation. And for me, there is no investigation to be done. You simply have to ask, have these people done this before? If they haven't done this before, then it is possibly a mistake. And then secondly, if they realize the mistake, and they immediately apologize and then put the thing back on. So what is there to investigate? It was a mistake, or it was something that was done to them by a worker that was quitting and something like that. Very simple, and we should move on. But no, in our country, unfortunately, after 68 years of Merdeka, has this disease of trying to show patriotism by not respecting Malaysians, but upholding a piece of cloth above the dignity of our citizen. Yes, the flag is important, but I've always said that it is the people of Malaysia that is more important. This is the people who have made Malaysia. The flag does not make Malaysia. The flag did not contribute taxes. The flag does not provide any service. The flag doesn't do anything. It just represents something. Yes, it is important in one sense, but we should know which one is more important. Our friend, our children, our community, they are the one more important than some kind of symbol. So perhaps this is or cannot be said to be the fault of the Pontian Municipal Council because it is the contestant. But here it's still clearly shown that they are having this kind of flag up to their municipal council. And so the question that people may be jokingly asked is, should the municipal council of Pontian close for 30 days? Pending verification of the investigation and all that, or just close, because certainly those two premises were forced to close, just like that. For me, the Municipal Council of Malaysia need to understand two things. Number one, the Municipal Council of Malaysia is there as the servant to the people. They are not the police. But of course, when you put the word authority to them, it seems that they can do whatever they want, like a landlord. They are not a landlord. The people are the landlord of this country. They are the servants to the people in a democracy, and they are the ones serving the people and providing services. Of course, they have some power in terms of putting things in the right place and something like that, but they need to work with the people, not to just simply say, okay, you're punished just like that. That is not the spirit. And so this is the first thing that needs to be reminded to the municipal council. They are servants to the people. Now, the next thing that needs to be reminded is that they are providing service. And perhaps one of the service is to actually tell these people who have made blunders of their flag to actually put it back in its right place, advise nicely, or even help to bring it down, put it back, and things of that sort. Now that is service, not to say, hey, you are being punished just like that. So this is where I think many of these municipal council think that they are the boss. Okay, when they are not the boss, the people is supposed to be the boss. So here is where I think our country has failed by making administration think they own this country. They don't own this country. Their salary is from the taxes that we Malaysians pay. The taxes of our salaries, the taxes from our, in the case of municipal council, the taxes from our land, the taxes for our property tax and such. And also the licenses of things, these are from the people paying, and they go into the treasury of the municipal council to pay the salaries and such. So we are, in one sense, the boss, and they are supposed to be the servant. That's what they are called, civil servants. Perhaps we should relook and ask them to be reminded they are not just they are kaki tangan awam, public servant. Kaki tangan means to serve, all right? Kaki and tangan not there just to be glorified. They serve, they do things, and they are the servants to the people. Thus, in this situation of the flag, it's very unfortunate that the municipal council decided to act in this drastic manner, and thus when this incident occurs, then people have a right to say, well, then what are you going to do for yourself? Forgive yourself? This is the issue that somehow what we call fate can actually come back to us when we are arrogant, when we don't think of other people, when we think that we are above, that we don't make mistakes, other people shouldn't make mistakes. Well, you did make the mistake in a sense. You did not see and did not take it out and say that, well, this submission was wrong. So this is where we are at, and in this Merdeka Day, I would like to remind civil servants that they are the servants of the people. So I think in the spirit of Merdeka, I think that the municipal council should act differently with the premise now that they have realized they are also having weaknesses as human beings. And as citizens of Malaysia, they are performing a duty to the people, and the people will respect them for what they have will be giving to the people in terms of service. So with that, Salam Merdeka, and hopefully we learn something from this incident. Be careful what you put up against others. Perhaps one day God will put it up to you in the same manner. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Professor Dr. Muhammad Tajuddin, and I have written a book called Not the Islam I Know. This book is a compilation of many of my writings over the past 15 years with regard to what is called Islamic issues in the country. And the main intention of the book is actually to show that many of the practices, perspectives, values, and actions of most Muslims may not be the same, or is usually not the same, as the teachings represented by the tradition of the Prophet Muhammad through the Hadith and the Quran, from my own perspective of understanding it. Now, I hope you would be able to understand Islam a bit better, so that you would differentiate between the practices of Muslims in their political and social context with regards to the differences to the actual teachings of the Prophet Muhammad itself.